In the Black Tower, the fantasy was that it was, you know, in one set. That's what they said. We know, Richard, it's very big, but it's all in one location, which was an office tower. I said, well, yes, it's in the basement parking lot of the office tower. It's in this stairwell and that stairwell and the foyer and the second floor and the fourth floor over here and there and everything. So it's actually quite a lot of moving around. And you know, yes, we never had to move across town, but getting around an office building can be pretty tricky too.
Allow me to introduce my other guests, MacLeod. I believe you have already met Monsieur Benoit, the brothers Montoya. Over 14 years, they've combined for 57 successful kills. And then, of course, there's our friend from the States, Mr. William Robert Shemp. I'm sure you can call him Billy Bob. You see, all his friends do.
It was kind of a monumental situation because it was the last, you know, of the Highlander series, and it was kind of a very emotional time, and you know, it had its lightness and everything.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Black Tower is quite different from Valkyrie because it's kind of this, you know, Action Jackson wall-to-wall action show. So it doesn't quite have the kind of moral dilemmas and the that kind of writing. It's a very different show, but a good lark, a lot of fun.
David Merrick.
Long time, Duncan.
I felt very much part of the family in the Highlander thing. I think I brought a little bit of freshness to it in the 5th season. Maybe, you know, things were getting a little bit predictable, and I think I brought a little spark to the whole situation, which I think people really appreciated. And I got some good scripts, some solid stories, some great cast, and, you know, living in Paris and doing that kind of thing, it was just a marvelous life experience for me.
You're supposed to be a game.
Is this really enough for you?
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
Yes, no, I did not. I didn't. It's not my fault. It was just supposed to be a simulation.
A simulation? People are dead. Real people. Not birds in the field.
Adrian had a slightly different kind of attitude in a lot of season 6. It had just come on the heels of the controversial killing of Richie, and things were changing, and it was time for to move on. And so every episode kind of was leading up to that, you know, moving on, where you know, the Highlander was going to go into the mist and into myth, basically. It was a challenge, and it was, and I'd done some action features. And so we just had to really approach it carefully on our schedule. It was the only time I ever had a 12-page day. And if you know, in television, like 6 to 8 pages, and a 12-page day is quite substantial. And so I just had to go through I spent 3 days in prep at the location, just wandering around it all day, plotting the kind of the moves like a military operation. And then it paid off. We were able to move and keep it moving and finish it, or we'd still be there shooting it.